brain, so I don't keep on waking up thinking I'm going insane.
Hi, I'm Lauren and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, we've got another fun haul. If you weren't following me on TikTok or Instagram, which you should be by the way, I recently did like plus size swim week, basically just trying out plus size swimsuits from different brands, or trying different brands that don't necessarily carry plus sizes and like trying to see if they fit a plus size. Basically, this video is gonna be a roundup of everything. Not gonna lie, there are way too many new swimsuits for me to include because I wanted this video to be a little bit different. I'm incorporating some swimsuits that I haven't shown on Instagram or TikTok, so I'm really excited to share all the new swim with you guys. Summer's coming up. Maybe you have a couple trips planned that involve the water or the sun, so these are the plus size swimsuits that I recommend that you get. Just for reference, before the video even starts, I'm a size 18-20. Typically I fit into a 2X or a 3X, but before this video gets any longer, let's start. Also, everyone's preferences when it comes to swimsuits is very different. Personally, I like a bit of coverage in the back. I like that like medium coverage for my bottoms. I know some people like little coverage. I know some people like a lot of coverage. And when it comes to swimsuit tops, for me, support isn't the most necessary because I'm not the most blessed in this region compared to other plus size girlies. So that's just a few little things that I want to share about my preferences before you go out and like buy whatever I'm recommending or sharing. But now we can get into it. I'm gonna start with the swimsuits that I thrifted. I made a whole separate TikTok on this, but it was fairly short and I never shared, I don't think I shared the one piece. Whenever it comes to just buying anything in general, especially like micro trends, I try my best to find it secondhand, whether it's on Depop or thrifting. So tankinis are apparently going to be trending this summer, which, your friendly reminder, you don't have to follow any trends, wear whatever you want, do whatever you want. But as a plus size girl, I have been wearing tankinis basically my entire life. Tankinis were like the only swimsuits that used to come in my size as a child. Anyway, now that they're trendy again, I guess. First tankini is this blue one with like diamond polka dots on it. It's like this light blue shade with a little bow in the center. It's also got like a built-in bra with like double strap, and the brand of this is Land's End. I love tankinis because I could definitely end up wearing this more than just a bathing suit. I could see this paired with like a white tiered maxi skirt and some sandals, and it looks just like a regular outfit, not like a swimsuit top. The second one that I have to share is this red one with polka dots all over it and like little tiny anchors. This one definitely has like a sailor vibe to it, obviously. And the cut of this tank top is more of a V, and it's got cute little ties on the side. They don't necessarily scrunch up, but it's just a nice little detail. And the brand of this one is Liz Claiborne. Now this one might be a little bit harder to style as not a tankini because the anchors, I feel like it makes it pretty obvious that this is like a swim top, but I love me a tankini, especially on those days where I'm like not feeling the most confident. This is definitely what I like to throw on. And I think tankinis are just the best to wear when you're trying to do like water sports, because I like to get in the water. I know laying out and tanning can be fun, but if I'm not getting in the water, it's not worth it to me. Last tankini that I have to share is this cute green and brown one. I definitely want to find a brown pair of bottoms to pair with this, or like brown swim shorts. I feel like that would be such a cute set. Now this tankini is more of a halter neck style. I find these to be not as supportive just because like having the straps be around your neck, like it gets a little bit tiring. And one of my greatest fears is that the tie ends up coming undone. But the brand of this tankini is Contour. I could definitely see myself wearing this with a brown maxi skirt or even just like low rise jeans. That would be so cute. But the last bathing suit that I thrifted, and personally the kind of bathing suit that I find the hardest to thrift, is a one piece, because sometimes the bathing suit is so clearly ran through. Luckily, I did find this like vintage Speedo one in this like light blue. It's like almost tie-dyed with like this paisley print all over it. I don't even, technically this isn't paisley, it's just like a floral. The print is screaming early 2000s, 90s, and Speedo is such a popular bathing suit brand, but this is definitely for those I want to get in the water days. Now on to the next place I have yet to share about these swimsuits on TikTok TikTok and Instagram, but this brand YouSwim sent me some pieces and I wanted to share with you because they're pretty interesting. This brand only carries 2 sizes. I think it's stretch 1 and then stretch 2. It's almost like a one size fits all kind of ordeal, but very different. Their stretch 1 I think goes from like extra small to large, and then their stretch 2 is supposed to go from a 2X up to like a 5X, I think, which is a very crazy idea. I feel like one size does not ever fit most. However, I am going to share with you guys that these pieces do fit, and I got the size stretch 2. So the first one I have to share is in this lavender color. I don't exactly remember the name of this top. I'll throw it up on the screen, but it's more of like a traditional like rectangular cut, and there's not a lot of coverage in the back if that's what you're into, and it's got very thick straps that aren't adjustable. Now you can tell that this item has tons of stretch, but literally me just holding this up against myself, like look at how tiny that looks. Like it looks like it's not gonna fit, but it has tons of stretch. And then on to the bottoms, they are in this high-waisted cut with tons of coverage in the back, and I feel like the cut in the middle here is the most important because sometimes brands like to play and give you the smallest sliver to cover your bits. This covers all the bits, which is very nice, and it definitely has tons of stretch. I also feel like because it's so stretchy, it's a very comfortable material. I will say, because the idea is that this fits more than one size and it stretches, it's not double lined, so I'm not sure if I would get in the water with this particular color on. I find the lighter color to be a little bit see-through, and I feel like if I were to get it wet, I don't really know what would happen if it becomes see-through, or if the water kind of like darkens up the fabric and doesn't make it so see-through. Now the next color is in this gorgeous green. I think this is my favorite color to wear in the summertime. The top is a different cut from the first one. It's more of a V, and they have the same like no coverage in the back, and the straps are not adjustable, but they are very thick, so I feel like the support for both of them is definitely there. I find spaghetti strap tops to be unsupportive. Now the bottoms are the same exact cut and style. Same thing for the coverage in the back. I mean, you guys can see it's literally just one. There's like no lining whatsoever and no cups to like put in or like to cover those parts, you know? But if that's not a concern for you, then these are a great option to try out. Okay, now onto a brand that I only recently found out carries my size, because growing up, they never carried my size ever. And I'm bigger now than I was when I was a child, obviously. So I was really excited to find out that I could possibly fit into some of these pieces. But I've got some swim from Hollister to share. First up being, I feel like I've included this in so many videos, but I'm so excited to wear this on vacation. We'll start with the top here. It's like this bralette kind of style in this white color with these blue like flowers embroidered up on the cups, and it's got thick straps, which I very much appreciate. It's got like removable padding on the inside, so it's got that support there, and because it's like a wired cup, I personally find it to be very supportive. I know not everyone likes just wired bras in general, but to me that is very supportive, and I feel very lifted and like secure in them whenever I'm wearing them, like actually swimming. And to go with that swim top are these swim bottoms. The bottoms are pretty much the same white color with like the blue embroidered flowers up on the top, and it's like in this crisscross kind of cut, so it's like in that flattering kind of silhouette. Not gonna lie, these bottoms are mid-rise and I prefer a high-rise. The back also does not have the most coverage. This is I think my preferred amount of coverage. It's not too much but not too little. It's like right in the middle. Now onto the next Hollister bikini. I'm obsessed with this print. I have really been loving gingham for like over a year now. This top is almost like the same silhouette as the first one, but definitely a deeper V, like in that bralette kind of style. Because the straps are spaghetti, they're definitely not as supportive. This also has wiring on the bottom. Again, some people don't prefer that, but I do. And it's got the removable cups on the inside, and the back is just a regular hook enclosure. This would be so cute to pair with linen pants. I think that's the way that I envision it. Like imagine these bottoms kind of peeking out of the linen pants. Even though these are higher waisted than the first pair, because they've got like a higher cut on the leg, it's definitely cheekier in the back. I think these two bikinis are definitely the most on trend compared to the ones that I just shared, or I am gonna show. And in case anyone's wondering, I got both of these in an extra large. Okay, the next brand I'm gonna share with you guys carries up to a size 3X, and they actually sent me these bathing suits, so I haven't shared again with anyone, but let's get to my favorites. These are from Dippin' Daisies, and when I was doing my plus size swim week, I think I only shared one piece, which is insane because I feel like it's a very popular like swimsuit style. It's just not one that I typically tend to go for, not because I don't like them, but because it's very hard to find cute ones. But Dippin' Daisies has some of the cutest prints, so I'm gonna share the two that they sent me. The first one, how on brand, it's literally like daisies all over it in this yellow cute color, and it's kind of got like crisscrosses up on the front and in this spaghetti strap, but the straps are adjustable and the cut in the back isn't like low or anything special. And now as for the coverage on the bottoms, they are definitely very full coverage, which I don't mind. And the bathing suit is double lined. We appreciate that, so the coverage is there. The top is also separated from the bottom with this seam, which I feel like is very flattering. It's a very small thing to notice, but I feel like that seam kind of like gives us a little bit of shape. And then I got the cut in a different print, so it's the same exact swimsuit as the first one, just in this like pink and green and yellow striped print. It's got like polka dots running down the middle. It's got that like 70s kind of vibe. I don't even know how to describe it, but the colors are so muted. I feel like this is perfect for a vacation. It kind of gives like Miami in the tropics. But if you're on the market for a one-piece bathing suit that goes up to a 3X, definitely check out Dippin' Daisies because they have this one piece in a ton of other prints. Now on to the next two swimsuits. These are 3 pieces now. It's getting a little spicy. Things are getting interesting. This is the first like plain basic swimsuit I'm sharing with you guys. I hate a plain swimsuit, I'm gonna be honest. Especially when you're growing up plus size, I feel like the common thing is like, oh, you need to wear darker colors, wear black so that it's more slimming. And I know I'm wearing a black top, but like just ignore that. A black swimsuit I feel like was always what I was wearing when I was younger, especially black swim bottoms. But we've got a basic black bikini, the very first of its kind in this haul. And sometimes basic and plain is all you need to go for, especially if you're not someone who's into like loud prints or colors and that's just not your style or your vibe. Dippin' Daisies kind of has a bunch of styles and vibes to choose and pick from, which is such a little detail, but when you're plus size, you don't get that many options. There are not that many options when it comes to shopping for like a black t-shirt like this, and there's definitely not that many options when it comes to buying plus size swimsuits because they want to sell you all the same fugly tankini. Anyway, rant over here. The top of this bikini is like a regular bralette style, but it knots in the center, which is a cute little detail. And this bikini has no wiring whatsoever, so I feel like this is definitely more on the comfortable side. And the straps are spaghetti, but they are adjustable, and it also has removable cups. I think all Dippin' Daisies swimwear has cups in them that are removable. They're the seashore bottom, and they're like a little bit high-waisted, and I love the coverage on these because, again, not too much but not too little. And I said this was a 3-piece, so it came with a matching skirt, but it's a swim skirt, so you could definitely wear this in the water, and it kind of scrunches or ruches on the side, so it's definitely very flattering because you can like scrunch it up a bit, make it as mini or long as you want. And I got the same swimsuit but in a different print. This one is so fun though. It's in this like green white striped print, again with the tie in the center. It's not a deep green, it's like a primary color green, but it's not like neon or obnoxious. This definitely feels like a classic like on the beach or going swimming kind of swimsuit. Again, no wiring, but it does have cups, so there's support there. And the swim bottoms are again in the same seashore cut. They're the exact same. And of course, the skirt to go with it. This is so cute. I actually wore this the other day to take pictures in it, and it was very flattering. Okay, I'm gonna share 2 more bathing suits from Dippin' Daisies because I love them. But there are just 2 more bikinis here, because how many more bikinis could I possibly share with you? But the aesthetics are a little bit different from the first 4 that I showed you. The print on this one is so cute. It's like in this red and pink, like a darling little print. It's got like birds on it and flowers and little sailing ship and palm trees. It's so vacation, and like a little swan. It's got spaghetti straps and they're adjustable. Now the back on this is a tie, so I'd be a little bit scared to actually do like water sports or water activities in this, but this would definitely be very fun to like take pictures and like tan in. Now for the bottoms, in that same exact print, and it's double lined, so thank you. They're gonna be the same exact cut as the first 2 pair of bottoms I showed you guys. I just think this print is so darling. Last and final Dippin' Daisies bikini I'm gonna share, and I'm so excited for this because I'm definitely bringing this with me when I go on my trip this summer. This very much fits the vibe of where I'm going. This is the top. It's in that like basic bikini bralette style, but the print is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. It's like this orange yellowy background with a bunch of lemons and oranges on it and little flowers. This one has no wiring in the cups and they're double lined, and the bottoms are in, again, that same exact cut because I like me some high-waisted bottoms with some coverage in the back. So anyway, I feel like this color and this print is gonna eat on a vacation like this with a tan. It's gonna look so good. We're officially on to the last 2 swimsuits that I have to share with you guys, and of course it's from the tried and true Old Navy. I feel like I make like a bajillion videos on them, but that's only because I rediscovered just how inclusive they are and just how good their pieces are for plus size bodies. One of those things is swimsuits. I also think Old Navy is pretty accessible. First up is this little green number. The top is like in this bandeau style with these little spaghetti straps, but the front has this really cool like metal bit in it, so it's a little bit of a V, but it's like just an interesting little cut in the center, and the fabric is like this like knit kind of material. It's not knit obviously because you can swim in it, but it's got a different texture than like regular swimsuits, and the straps on this are removable, so it could just be like a regular bandeau if you want it to be. Now these bottoms are extremely full coverage. Love this color, love this bathing suit, love Old Navy. Now onto the very last swimsuit that I have to share with you guys. Kind of in that same bandeau style, but this time the straps aren't removable. It's in this like, I don't even know how to describe this print. It's like super tropical with all the palm trees and flowers and the sailboats all over it, but like the pinks and the oranges and the blues and the greens. It's so tropical vacation. Now the bottoms are pretty much the same exact as the green ones, again in that super full coverage high-waistedness of it all, and they're also double lined. I don't know if I said in the first one, but the cups are removable, so these also have the removable cups. But that was the last bikini, but that was all of the swimsuits that I had to share with you guys. I wanted to say one little last tidbit. I wanted to say and put this at the very end of the video. I know a lot of the swim that I shared with you guys were bikinis, like 2 pieces, and for a very long time, literally I'm 26, so for the first, only recently did I start wearing bikinis like this. I think in like 2019 maybe is the first time I ever wore like a bikini to the beach out in public. Before, all the swimsuits that I would wear were very full coverage, so because I just felt very insecure in the body that I was in. So I just want to say, if you're someone who wants to venture out and you want to try these bikinis, it's a day-by-day process. Self-love is the journey, it's not the destination. I shared a lot of different styles, so just depending on your level of comfort or your confidence level, I feel like a lot of these would fit in each different level. But I want to leave a little friendly reminder to say, don't let your body stop you from living your life. If you want to get out there and you want to lay out and tan and you just want to be outside and get in the water, go do that. Don't let your body or the opinions of somebody else stop you from living your life. You are so deserving of having fun and being happy, no matter the size of your body. But before I keep rambling, that was the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and you were able to find a swimsuit to wear for this spring and summer. And I better see you outside. I better see you outside this summer having the best time of your life. If you want to see more of my face, you're gonna have to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment your favorite swimsuit or other videos that you want to see from me. If you want to see more of my face, you're gonna have to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. But that was everything. I have so many more summer outfit inspo, summer hauls, summer thrifting, summer stuff to share with you guys. It's my favorite season. So are the YouTube videos all about summer plus size fashion will keep coming. But I will see you guys next time. Mwah! Bye!